We're getting a feeling. I got a feeling. I got a feeling that tonight's going to be the night that we're going to answer questions that are going to awaken your heart, awaken your soul, help you shift your perception of what's really going on. Because we've been stepping away from the energy of love. I had a wonderful session with someone earlier today, and Spirit was talking to me about the energy of love, the power of love, its power to transform, its conquering power, the presence of the love that is available to all of us, all across the universe. And how do we access it? How do we be in the energy of love, regardless of what's going on? That's a trick, right? Ever sit across from someone and you're like, good Lord, get me out of here? Ever sit there and have a relationship come to an end and you're not quite feeling the love? And you're navigating this path of disentangling this relationship. And then, when relationships are breaking up, someone's always got to be wrong, someone's got to be right. That energy of breaking up is hard to do, right? I can hear it in my head. Breaking up is hard to do. But we've got the energy of love that is in everything. It's present all across the world. We just have to be looking for it. We just have to look to find love in everything. I remember one night I was walking my dog, and we were just kind of skipping down the road. He's kind of old. He just recently passed right before Christmas. And we were walking down the road, and this beautiful little cat comes up that would come and visit us. Like, I don't know, I'm the Pied Piper of animals. Check with my neighbors. They all follow me. So this cat comes up that we visit with occasionally, comes right up to little Sydney, gives him a kiss. And it was such a moment of love and appreciation. And interestingly enough, that was Sydney's last night on the planet. Because earlier that morning, he passed. And I think to myself, what energy, what synergy there must be present. Usually cats and dogs are known as enemies, or they run from each other, especially a cat or a dog that's not from the same household. They haven't gotten used to each other. This cat is very loving and friendly. And we developed a relationship. Okay, maybe because I give the cat treats, but we have a relationship. And I'm sharing and giving, and this cat is giving back to my animal. And maybe in some way, I'd like to think, wouldn't you like to think, that that cat, on some level, maybe knew it was that last moment with little Sydney. We think of animals giving unconditional love. And maybe we express that love to our animals. We express that love to our children and our families. But do you see the love in the things around you? Do you recognize the beauty that truly surrounds you? Everyone's life should awaken with this energy of love. Love of self. Honoring yourself and knowing that you are worthy of everything that's available for you, all of your desires, and understanding that you are an expression of love. The same love that connected and formed all the planets and everything in our entire universe. And through a speck of energy, created the form of life which became you. Born out of love. Born out of the divine love, followed by the love of two individuals coming together, and wow, human life. There's so many expressions of love. Tonight we're going to write letters of love to everyone, because we need to honor everyone on the planet. We need to honor people who have made a difference in our lives. We have to write that letter of love to our lost love. We have to write that letter of love to our love who is yet to come. We have to write that letter of love to our mentor. We have to write that letter of love to our friends or family, and even that person who perhaps hurt you. Because the ultimate act of forgiveness is to find the love in the experience that was, use that energy of love, and then just embrace it. And know that forgive yourself for your choice and where you are at that moment and what happened. And then forgive enough to release. I know forgiveness is difficult, but The true energy of love embraces forgiveness. It allows you to let bygones be bygones. And forgiveness frees you and allows you to love again. How many people do you know have loved and lost, and they're like, I don't think I'll ever find another love. I don't know. Or they've had several bad love relationships, maybe too many to mention. And what do? Well, I guess love isn't for me. Well, how much do you love yourself? Because the amount of love that you give out may not match the amount of love that you put into yourself. I have so many people who are, well, giving away love. Like a love prostitute, just giving it all away. Just being in that energy. But never going back and nurturing themselves. They do to please and to keep and to hold love. To make a deal, so to speak. An energy of a transaction of, if I do enough for this person, of course they'll love me. They'll never leave me. But is that love? Or is that the expression of insecurity that so desperately wants to hold on to love that is really conditional, because chances are, because you make it so easy for the person to be there, they're there, but do they really love you? Do they really love you for who you are? Do they really honor the being that you've come to be? And are they willing to grow with you and love you enough beyond your faults? My favorite statement about myself is I'm imperfectly perfect. I have imperfections. You have imperfections. But we have to love ourselves for that, because they make us the human being that we are. They allow us to have different personalities and character and give us opportunities to grow and learn and kind of shift our consciousness and our awareness. We don't have to be trapped in the paradigm of the world that was created out of our parents' version of family and love. And perhaps that wasn't an unconditional love environment. Maybe it was rather conditional and disruptive. Not everyone has this, I don't know, Leave It to Beaver or Brady Bunch kind of love happening, where everyone gets along and it's just one big happy family. Not everyone had that blessing. And if you say, well, maybe God didn't love me because I didn't have that and other people did. Well, no, God loves you. There's an energy that is within you that is the spark of God's love. But somewhere there was a choice made in the energy in your contract that said, hey, you're going to choose this family. And together you're going to learn how to express love. And in the journey, you'll find your courage and your self-worth, and you'll rise above adversity. And if they choose not to learn and grow as parents and become better people and better parents, then the universe, your angels, your guides, they'll pull you out at just the right time. And even though you may feel as if you were deprived of some moments in your childhood, well, something wonderful will happen later on. But it's the thought that we're damaged and there must be something wrong with us, and this isn't our good, lucky lifetime, so we sure hope we get a better lifetime the next go around. It are those thoughts and those beliefs that kind of push away the opportunities for love and for us to see love in other people. So let's start. Dear person that our relationship didn't work out, thank you. Thank you for being honest and showing me who you were and letting me recognize that we're not a perfect fit, even though it might have hurt. I thank you. And for the record, in the best way that I could, I really, really did love you, because love is just an expression of who I am. But even though you left and even though I miss you, I've got to say thank you. Because I know that I'm a better person and I'm ready to love someone else. Dear former friend, I love you. Thank you for showing me that we had a good run with it, but now we're no longer friends. Thank you for making me aware of the distance between us. And then that you really weren't in my corner from the beginning. Thank you for showing me that I couldn't keep my most dearest and deepest secrets with you. Thank you for awakening me to the fact that I have to be a little more caring and loving and believe in myself, and I don't need to bounce everything off my friends. And then I have to have the spirit of discernment, because really, maybe not all the people I think are my friends are my friends. So, dear former friend, I thank you. And I love you for the times we had. And I forgive you for gossiping and spreading some rumors. That's okay. I'll be fine. I love myself enough to create new friends. Dear Grandma, wow. What can I say? I love you for eternity. You really made me feel special. You shared with me some wonderful recipes. You gave me the opportunity to learn how to sew and do needlepoint. You gave me those special times when my parents were too busy. We sure had some fun. And those secret times when you said, shh, it's okay. Pick anything you want. At the pharmacy in the toy aisle, I'll buy it for you. We won't tell anyone. Thank you, Grandma, for those fun times and teaching me how to cook and bake and really showing me unconditional love and those wonderful summers that we spent together. Dear Grandfather, I thank you. You were the person who was the center of the family, the strength. You taught everyone in the family to work hard. And I thank you for that. I thank you for showing us all that hard work and savings and learning to live on a budget and coming to a country and building a dream can work. You just have to believe. Thank you for your dedication and paving the way so that my mom would know that this is a great place to be. I thank you for your dedication. And I thank you for letting me know you're with me from heaven. Dear Mom, thanks for the lessons, for showing me that mothers and daughters can agree to disagree. It's okay. I get it now. We're all on a journey. Dear sister, thank you for being my best friend. And sometimes we didn't agree. But the good part of being my sister was that we got to go through things together that no one else knew about. Because, well, it was our secret. Dear high school teacher, thank you for believing in me. Thank you for encouraging me to go for the team and try out for the plays and giving me the opportunity to believe in myself and recognizing my talent and featuring me whenever possible and being that kind, loving, stern outsider that showed me that hard work and dedication could pay off. Dear mentor, whoever you may be, there have been so many along the way, but to one in particular, thank you. Thank you for showing me that life has its twists and turns, and that we can all navigate each moment if we listen and follow our heart. And thank you for seeing a spark beyond what I saw and telling me and teaching me of things that I had no idea existed. And being a role model for a path that was not the most popular chosen. And showing me that we all have a path to choose and that free will makes a difference. But again, if you follow your heart, you could end beautifully on a path to greatness. Dear loved ones on the other side, what can I say? Except I miss you and I love you. And I really, really wish you were here. But I understand. I know why you can't be. Your time here on the planet is up. But you kind of left us here. And I don't know what you see from the other side, but It's getting interesting. Well, my love letter to you is thank you for paving the way for us, for all of us, you and the rest of the soul family, who cleared the path so that this generation can move forward and grow, and then too hit some bumps. Thanks for rooting for us on the other side. And thank you so much for giving us signs. I know you're with us. You send us birds that are messages. The clouds make formations that just let us know that you're guiding us. You even play our favorite songs when we get in the car and show up in some dreams. So, yes, it makes us sad that you're not here, but we understand. But dear loved ones on the other side, we love you so much. And we know that you're there loving us back. Dear angels, what can I say? I know you've got a hard job. I'm writing this love letter on behalf of all of us on the planet. Good job. You're keeping us together. And we're sorry you might have to put in some overtime. It seems we're a little bit askew, not quite on the right path. But I know, angels, in your mind, everything is perfect and divine. Because you know the bigger plan, the plan that we don't see. But angels, thank you for watching our loved ones. Thank you for guiding us, looking over our pets, helping the earth stay, well, somewhat grounded and sane. Thank you for protecting us in our vehicles. And thank you, angels, for showering us with love. And even when we forget to thank you, and even when we forget to pray, thanks, angels. You show up. You show up for us, and you rescue us just in the nick of time. So we can't thank you so much. And guess what, angels? We love you, and we're so grateful that you assist us all on earth. Dear Divine Creator, you are love. So thank you every day for reminding us of that and showing us that in everything that's in the earth, everything we see, everything we touch, everything we feel. And thank you for reminding us to pay attention to the good things and try not to focus on the bad things. Because in your mind, they're not bad. They're just balancing out the flow of life. Thank you for encouraging us to be positive and giving us prayers and mantras and decrees and giving us the opportunity to gather and praise the energy that is the Creator. And thank you for hearing our most deepest prayers and honoring our deepest secrets and forgiving us when we know, yep, we messed up. We thank you, dear Creator. Your attention to detail, the magnificence that you have created in this vast universe is awe-dropping, gorgeous beauty. And we're all amazed by you. And many of us are still trying to figure out how all this is going. And we can't wait to meet you, but we're not in a hurry yet. But in the meantime, thank you, God. We sure love you. Well, everyone, you get the picture, right? We've got to write these letters of love to our friends, to our families, to our loved ones, to our partners, to our children. I mean, the list could go on. And even to those you feel have wronged you, or relationships that have gone south. They all serve a purpose. It's all happening for a reason. We just haven't figured out why yet. But if you look back at every moment, even the worst of the moments, somewhere around you, there was an element of love just pulling you out, nudging you into a new direction. Or there's a moment of love and connection that brought the story together, even if it didn't end very well. Focus on that. Perhaps the whole world would be a better place if we focus more on the love and less on what went wrong and how we didn't like it or who was annoying us or bothering us. Perhaps the world would shine even brighter and we'd have more peace on earth if we kind of just let people be who they are and focus on our own business first. Love yourself. Take care of you. Do the right thing. Be of honor and integrity. Remember to be in gratitude. And remember to tell God you love them. And love the angels. You see, love is always the answer. So on this week of leading up to love, even though I know the focus by February 14th will be on romance, why not focus on the love that brought you here to this earth? How it all began. And all the moments in between that have connected love everywhere around you so that the world could be a better place.